Hey friends, it's me again. It's time for What's in the Box. This should be What's in the Box number 4. Wow, we've had 4 What's in the Box. That's great. And I hope you've played every single time. Now, before we get started, let's talk about last week's What's in the Box. How many of you figured it out? Did you figure it out? I bet you did, because a lot of you said you did. But some of you said you did and you really didn't. But anyway, it was fun to guess. So, last week's What's in the Box was this. Now, give you one more look at it. Got one last chance to guess what it is. And I told you last week that it was something that is used just the way it is now. So, it wasn't necessarily an antique. It was something that you could use today. So, this is what it is. It goes like this. You put it on the floor, okay? You put the heel of your shoe, usually your boot. You put it in here, and then you pull back, and it takes the boot off. It helps you take your boot off. So, it's called a boot jack. So, I didn't have one of these. I used to wear boots when I rode horses, but I didn't know anything about a boot jack, so I just struggled to get my boot off. But if you had one of these, you'd have a lot easier time of it. So a lot of people like cowboys and folks who wear work boots, they get boot jacks, and they look all kinds of different ways, but this just happened to be one particular one, and that's how they take their boots off. They get help taking their boots off. So this was a boot jack. Now, these little things right here, that kind of was a teaser. It kind of threw you off, didn't it? Yeah, that's the way it came. So somebody just was having fun, I guess, and decided that they would paint some eyes on it to make it look like a, I don't know, whatever you think that might look like, a horse's head, or a, I thought it looked like a coyote. But anyway, it's a boot jack. So that was last week's What's in the Box. So what is this week's What's in the Box? Are you ready to find out? Okay. Now, this week's What's in a Box, so let me prepare you for it, because it's very old. It's very old, and it looks very old. In fact, parts of it are kind of missing, so you definitely could not use this one the way it is now. All right, so, but I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to see if, based on what's left of it, you can tell what it is, okay, or was. It still is, but, all right, do you see this? Okay, that's one side of it. So if I can hold it like this so you can see everything. Do you see? Okay, turn it this way. All right, and then turn it this way. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up like this. Can you see it? Does it fit into the screen here? Yeah, okay. And turn it like this. All right. And even like this. Okay. And we'll get a little bit closer so you can see the details of this. Okay. What is that right there? Looks like that might be a what? What does it look like? All right. That might be a big guess, part of the guess for you. All right, and this is made out of something different here. This is different than the rest of it. So can you look at it and get it close enough so you can see what does that look like that is made out of? Something that's pliable. Okay, it's not like this. This is not pliable. This is very stiff and sturdy and hard, and it's obviously metal. So, all right. And then you've got this section here, okay, and it's got these little things right here that are kind of bent up like this, okay, and then this is flat, and then you've got this bottom part of it. This is very interesting. Can you see that? What does that look like? It's about that thick. Look at here, there's a screw right here that looks like it might adjust these things. I don't know. I don't think you could do it now. It looks like, I don't know, you might could. Maybe too rusted, I'm not sure. But anyway, all right. So do you think you've gotten a good enough look at it? Yeah? All right. I'm ready for you to start guessing then. Take a good last look at the whole thing. Pull back a little bit. The whole thing. What do you think that could be? All right. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint. It's something that's used at a particular time of year. All right, because it has to have a certain kind of conditions in order to use it. All right, you can't just use it anytime. And I'll give you a hint that we're in the time of year that you might be able to use it, that you would be able to use it. Now, we can't always use it here, but if you were living in, say, Pennsylvania maybe, or one of the northern states where it gets really cold. I'm thinking like maybe one of the Great Lakes states, and gets really cold, then you'd be able to use this. Okay, now not in the condition that it's in, because it's obviously in bad condition, but it's very, very old. Okay, they don't really look exactly like that anymore, but people still use them, just maybe not that one particular one. So that's your hint. Okay, I actually gave you several hints, and I think you're going to figure this one out pretty quick. In fact, I picked this one because it was a little bit easy. A lot of people had trouble with the boot jack. Okay, a lot of folks couldn't figure that one out. So this one is easy. I think most everybody will get this one. So I gave you a little bit of easy one to start the new year off, and maybe you'll be able to get this one right. So be sure and email me now. I didn't have as many people email me last time with the answers. Maybe it's because you couldn't get it, you didn't get it, and so you didn't email me your answers. But remember, we give away a prize. Okay, it's a really nice prize, so be sure that you email me your answer, and then I'll put all the names in a drawing, and we'll draw out a winner each time. Okay, so I want you to be the winner, and I want you to send me your guess. All right, so last look. This is what we have this week in What's in the Box. What is that? You give it your best guess, give it your best research efforts, and you send it to Miss April and tell me what you think is in the box this week. Okay? All right. Hope you had a great Christmas. Hope you have a happy new year. I hope you have a happy new year. I hope 2021 is good for everybody. 2020 wasn't that great for us, was it? But 2021 is going to be great for everybody. So, looking forward to it. And the next What's in a Box. And be sure that you email me this time with your guess, okay? So you'll get a prize. All right. Glad to see you. Hope your holiday was wonderful. And I will see you next year, okay? That's an old joke, but anyway. See you next year. Bye.